Sarah's leaving right now. She's giving the ship.
I was gonna invite her on the holodeck.
You're currently in the free markets.
Well, no, I came
Yeah,
back.
you guys got done making burgers and I ate them all.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. You can see her. She's leaving. She's got like whatever little belongings she has.
Wait, where are you going, Clara?
I look at Gibbers and then I call out the window to her. It's nice rooming with you. Like a real saucy wink.
Oh boy!
I run like,
I
Clara, where are you going?
I slip her like a little.
The
piece
fan
of
fiction and fan art begins.
I slip her a little piece of paper with my email address, and I try to wink at her, but I don't have eyelids. So it's-
She was kind of like, why did you tilt your head? You're supposed to be a blink, but I have no eyelids.
And she answers you. She says, "I'm leaving."
Why are you leaving? Come have adventures with us.
Why should I?
Because-
You're a creep, and
No, I'm not a creep. I'm a movie star.
you
No,
guys
she's
destroyed my
right. You're
ship.
a creep.
Well, that's why you can come onto our ship. Because you don't have a ship.
You attacked us. It was self-defense.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
Sure.
I forgot it. She like tried to kill us multiple times.
25.
The 25. She says, "All right, give me 500 credits as reparations, and maybe I will join you."
You give her 500 credits.
Sounds like home territory.
Yes. How about I promise that you'll have a split of our loot?
I think you should join the Starfinder Society.
It's not. She says it's not good enough.
All right, we'll
Don't
give you
wanna
five.
be a Starfinder?
We'll give you 500 credits. Gregor, pay the girl.
I'm nearly broke. You're the movie star.
Didn't you sell all that stuff?
I
You're
had-
supposed to have a lot of money right now.
I
And I just
I
look
had-
at her and go, it's okay, you can leave.
I don't have health insurance.
Pay the girl, Gregor. I'll pay you. Just wait.
I needed to buy health stuff because nobody would heal me. And I have a family to support.
Wait, so you sold all the art supplies and all of the resources we have and you have no money?
I have a little bit.
You have 500?
500?
Yeah.
No.
How much money did you get for all that stuff? Where is it?
It's complicated. When you buy and sell,
I gave it all to his family. I'll never trust him with the loot again. Here's 500.
okay. I will.
Jibber
Okay.
says Wes. He has bad reasons why he wants her on the ship, but I think we should have 2 gunners. So.
All right. She's like, "Well, all right then. I guess I am staying on the ship."
You almost wore me down. I was about to pay.
You took all the loot from the evil phantom thing.
You already paid her.
No, I didn't pay her. Okay, you reimburse me.
I did not say that. You don't know that. You already-
You owe me 500 creds.
She says, "Well, I guess I'm staying on this ship," and she kind of walks up.
I'll make it 400, and I'll.
Okay, 400.
I'll.
She walks back up the ramp, and she kind of stops and turns back, and she's like, technically this is my ship too. Technically, according to the according to Moriko's data pad, this ship belongs to all of us, even Bimmy and Jimmy. And then she gives you a wink and walks back inside all the way.
Yeah, Bimmy and Jimmy staying with us. We are the crew.
Oh no. Oh no.
Benny and Jimmy,
This
the best engineers around. Where are they at?
Not what I signed up for.
I think you should give them a promotion.
I should.
No.
5 explosions later.
Like senior leader of engineering.
I call Bimmy and Jimmy to What's the main part of the ship called?
The bridge?
Bridge, there you go. To the bridge.
Why'd
you need assist, Captain?
I'm promoting you, Bimmy and Jimmy. You are now both principal engineer officers.
Yay! Wait, what does that mean?
It means essentially nothing, but good job.
Yay!
God.
See, now you could learn something from their hard work. I mean,
No,
they are probably the reason that we killed that phantom leech thingy. Because they gave him a juice.
Gibbers.
Yes.
Gibbers, would you at least tell Nara that I can cook? I cooked Tara all these burgers.
I think you better make some more burgers so we can test them. Make sure to come and tell me that they're ready first.
I will do that when it's meal time. If we eat willy-nilly, we're gonna get fat and be bad Starfinder.
Be bad Starfinder.
I only know how to make burgers at this
I'm
point.
coming. Just like a 300-pound burgers.
And I
with like 6 little stubs.
Yeah,
and I don't know how to make them without trans fats.
That's terrifying.
All right.
Man.
Time
I'm
to
in
go
the
to the
cooking
university and speak with learned people like myself.
Somebody want to? Do I know the way there?
Plot the
or,
coordinates, Gregor.
or do we have coordinates
I don't know.
that I can
The
follow?
coordinates.
Do you have culture? Since you're a pilot, you're gonna make a snap decision.
Can we,
Well, we could
Google
have.
it and be like, GPS?
They could have given us the coordinates, would they?
Well, I mean, the thing is, Castrovel is actually within the Pact Worlds. So you're here. It's like right here, practically. Let me just.
I have lived on Epsilon for a while.
Yes, you have. So you are a spacefarer. You know what? Give me an intelligence check. Or wisdom, doesn't matter. Both of them looks like they're in negatives.
No, wisdom's
Oh,
0.
wisdom's 0. Cool, that looks like an 8. You think you know where it is. Actually, do you have computers? Actually,
Yeah, I was gonna
no.
say, can I like Google it or something?
Wait, do you have piloting?
It's
I'll
over
give you
here.
that. I'll give you piloting on that one.
My piloting's like 9, so 14.
14, yeah, you know where it is.
I got this.
You can
Alright.
find your way around it, but better yet, you're gonna fly through the drift to get there.
Yes, that's what I'm excited. Do we have to actually like leave the station to go into the drift, or can we just
Yeah.
go to the?
No, you can't like go into the drift while you're just.
We gotta get like
Drift now.
we gotta
Yeah,
get a safe distance.
'Cause you have
so we
to,
don't,
like-
pull somebody into the.
exactly. Because sometimes things do get pulled in and out of the drift.
We just bring
Like that Garaga call,
Yeah.
by the
We
way,
just bring like a giant Cthulhu monster to Epsilon.
or a Garaga call.
It's like,
Okay, so I think everybody should put on their seatbelts. I put the little seatbelt sign. Actually, I don't know how to use the computer.
I press the button that clearly has a symbol of a seatbelt on it, and it glows yellow, and then seatbelt signs pop up around everywhere.
Okay. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Which doesn't make any sense. So I guess we're gonna drift to the planet.
All right. So you signal Absalom Station to open up the docking bay doors. They do so. You fly the ship out of the hangar and into the vastness of space. You fly past the armada that is orbiting around the station, and when you get a good distance away from them, You power down some of the ship's systems, and you prepare a couple of minutes to go into the drift. And then before you opens up a portal into a different dimension full of wonderful colors and floating objects and
stars. My God, it's full of stars.
Do you want to roll me a d6?
I was like, which one's D6? I was like, oh.
The Monopoly die.
1.
Wow.
It takes us 1 day to get there?
Yeah, it takes you 1 day to get there.
Oh, I was like, it's like another D1.
All right. So, what are you guys doing in this day of travel? You plot the course, and pretty much.
Every time he plops burgers on the counter, I eat them all.
Oh, geez.
I make
Chipperski
make
eats 20 pounds in
I
one
make some
day.
more burgers.
I need to eat a lot. I have a very hyper mentality. I'm always moving,
When
I need
Nara
food.
comes to the galley, I make her some burgers.
I say, no, don't eat that. I jump around.
And I just like smack him off the table.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do whatever
I
you
run
want.
away. And as I go down the hallway, I'm actually kind of running
Do
like
you
this
not-
down the hallway.
And then he slips and falls from the ceiling.
Does he
No,
not?
there's no gravity right now, right? Or if there is, I'm running in a circle. I don't care either way.
And you can turn off the gravity if
You've
you
got
want.
your hyperactivity.
Yeah.
Is there not like a maximum number of burgers he can eat before he gets full or ruptures his stomach?
I'm mostly in the recreation room a lot right now, just doing weird things. Running around, being crazy.
While you guys have this downtime, may I remind you, you do have 1, more news, and 2, you have the email.
Sure.
I guess so.
Oh, we have the email.
Well, yeah, emails that
I-
have.
Oh, yeah, they give you a question, you just kind of like,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you
My
do have
wisdom
2 more.
score was
You have 2
that.
more unopened emails.
I'll check my email because I'm hoping Clara has emailed me.
I'll sit there and consider
alright,
their
I'm going to open
proposition.
the one that's to all
Okay.
of us, because I assume that's the only one I have.
Yeah. So the one that is addressed to the entire crew. It says, the subject is hello. And it says, your manager Chiskus contacted me about your arrival to Castrovel. Allow me to personally welcome you early. When you arrive, please proceed to the spaceport ship's end. I'll be waiting there words are hard right now, I'm sorry. I will be waiting there, ready to escort you to the university. Your friend, Waylos.
I emailed back with a winky face.
Okay. And the one that Gregor reads, it reads...
Do we all see that? Is it like
Yeah,
are we
reply all.
CC'd?
Yeah. And the one that is specifically to Gregor, it says, hey Gregor, heard you just got done exploring the Drift Rock. And got a ship, no less. It's been crazy for us as well. We should catch up sometime. The Backbiter will be heading back to Absalom Station in a week for some shore leave, and we'd love to see you at Drifter's End. Your friend, Kelzar.
At Drifter's End.
Yep.
I'm going to go
Do I
back.
know where that is?
Yes. Yeah, you and him would frequent the place quite a bit when he was still...
And where is that? Is that like...
it's at Absalom Station. Yeah.
I'm going to go back by Bimmy and Jimmy. And I'm going to say, now, Bimmy and Jimmy, you guys technically own some of the ship, and I feel like that's a pretty big responsibility. And I could take that responsibility from you if you would just sign your share of the ship with me.
What?
I'll give you a promotion, both of you, if you guys give me your share of the ship.
But didn't you just give us a
We'll
promotion?
get another.
What would that do for us?
Think about it. It would do a lot, Bimmy and Jimmy.
I don't know if we really want a promotion. I mean, we usually had Timmy do everything, but now Timmy is dead.
Well, this promotion is a special promotion. You get all the glory and none of the work comes along with it.
Do we get to blow stuff up?
Yep, you can blow stuff up.
Okay. Wait. Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
Or would that be a
Oh
bluff?
jeez.
or a bluff? No, give me a bluff. No, give me a diplomacy. It's not really. Oh, jeez. Give me a bluffomacy check.
Diplomacy is 21.
They're like, sure. Where do we sign?
I get them documents out that I've already prepared.
All right.
Don't we own the ship?
Well, yeah. You guys still own it. Now I just own, so it's
So
sixth of it. I own 3/6. I don't have the ship!
You're also not even going to be on the ship very long.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
And I say, thank you, Vivi and Jimmy. You are now Captain Science Men. That is your official title.
You know,
You
I
just hear me groaning from my room because he's so loud I can hear him from the hallway.
I should have seen this coming.
we could start a timeshare business where we can rent those 3/6 of the ship to different people who want to like have like.
Or you
3/6
could sell that on the stock market. You now own a 1/16 of a portion of the ship now.
But we can rent out the 3/6 of the ship for like 3/6 of the year, and we can make bank.
Oh man.
We could. But now I control 50% of the ship.
Well,
Captain
Roll anything.
controls the ship, Clara!
I'm gonna go play in the holodeck.
I'm in there too, but I'm pretending like I'm a hologram.
I want to play. What's
You're like a little bitch.
what's
Just
the
for funsies. Nara, you bitch!
Alright. That's all I had for the day.
All right.
Vince,
I'm mostly
Vivi,
just
and
waiting for Gregor because he's.
I know. I was trying to remember the name of the like really stupid like martial arts in the next generation. I was gonna do that.
Like Street Fighter, but the bootleg version. I don't know.
Oh, and Bujitsu. And Bujitsu.
What about Shaq Fu? Shaq
Yeah.
Fu, but you've got like gibbers in there with like Bibby and Jimmy just stacked up.
We're like,
Yeah, they're like in battle stack formation, like the Batiri goblins in Tomb of Annihilation.
Play Space Invaders.
Oh,
Or
jeez.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders. Space Invaders, next generation. It didn't get that much better. The graphics are pretty much the same.
All right. Well, with all that being said, yeah, you guys go to friggin' Castrovel. You guys go to Castrovel. It's a vibrant planet, sparkling blue oceans, continents blanketed in vividly green forests and swirls of clouds. And you bring the Sunrise Maiden into the atmosphere. You bring it near Kobarat. And the city-state's aviation authorities hail your ship, and they're asking for identification. And after you guys give them your identification, they direct you guys to the landing pad at Ship's End.
Nice.
And so the ship flies to the spaceport, and you successfully land the ship.
I want to do a loop-de-loop.
You do a loop, actually, only piloting, yeah.
And then we die.
Well, that doesn't look bad, so.
Yeah, it's I think I have a 9 and should be like a 20.
Yeah, so you get your loop-de-loop, you loop-de-loop right into the landing pad, and then you land it safely on the ground. You guys are right here. That is Quabarat, and that's where it is.
You see that maneuver? My buddy and Backbiter, he taught me
I think I
that.
filmed Space Rambo here.
Spambo. And as you walk out, into the spaceport, you see a Lashunta. He is a male Damia Lashunta, and
Shunta are the slug people.
yeah, this is what he looks like right here. And even for a Damia, he is tall and thin, almost to the point of seeming gaunt. His clothing is a stylish blend of local silks, though the overall ensemble shows considerable wear, as though he's relied on this nicer outfit for formal meetings for many years. Nonetheless, he positively beams with antennae twitching excitement to meet all you guys and to show you guys around Quabarat. He has a sign that he's carrying. It's like it says Gibbers like marker on it.
Chippers and Co.
And Co. Yeah, and friends.
Slugman, did you get my winky face?
What? What's Slugman?
I mean,
That's a racial slur.
Oh, you mean I'm a Lashunta?
yeah.
That's what I am.
Hi, I'm Gregor.
Hello, I'm Whalos. Just told me all about you and your crew.
Wayless, it's nice to meet you in the flesh.
All right,
Yes,
so
the slimy flesh.
Jeepers. No one likes you.
all right. Well,
Don't speak ill of the captain.
if you
Shut your
guys
mouth.
I knew how I.
if you guys are ready, I can hail a taxi and then I'll show you to the university.
Yeah.
Well,
let's
do we
go.
need to set up camp or do we need
Well, I mean, don't you have your ship?
oh yeah.
We have a moving tent.
Yeah,
Why?
but sometimes when you're on the planet, it's nice to say
I feel like you just
Slight-
asked for a taxi, so we're not the middle of nowhere. I feel like camping in an urban environment might be strange.
Set up like a lean-to in the middle of a park.
Well, we just took a day's journey.
I get in the taxi cab and I say, "Come on!"
When I travel, I
There's no way I'm
like to
sitting
check
next to
in at a hotel first. That's just the way I do things.
Well, I mean,
My family, they ran a hotel from their home. You gotta support the local hotel.
I will support no hotels and I will sleep for free in my ship.
well, if you really want, I can show you to a hotel.
We'll compromise. You can give us directions and we'll go later.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, taxi's waiting.
Do you feel things with your antennas?
Yes.
Let me feel this right now.
He telepathically tells you yes, yes I can. You can stop now.
Yes, I can, and I like it.
Yeah, that was my question. Is that
It's like a mate.
are you coming on then?
Alright, to the university on 10 a.m.
All right. So this taxi is being driven by a robot, not sentient, by the way, just a regular robot.
And if he's like a leopard slug, they have their penis and that
Yeah.
head.
They do!
All right. So yeah, he's taking you guys just north of the downtown commercial district. This taxi wends its way deeper into the city. Trees give way to elegant towers of carbon fiber, glass, and steel, each artistically sculpted to create a stunning forest of dazzling skyscrapers.
Ooh.
And you guys go to the Quabara University of Xenoarchaeology and Xenoanthropology.
Is the university like in the city?
And he sets it. The robot sets it down near the campus. You all get out. You are now at the university.
Do they offer like can I like audit a course here?
You mean, can you sign up for a course?
Yes. But for cheap, because I'm not a rich man.
Wayla says, yeah, you could. I suppose you would have to like enroll online and.
Ooh.
I mean,
I'm gonna get smart,
We're
guys.
not going to be here for a long enough time for you to.
I can do if I can do it online, I can do it in my spare time.
well, no, I said you'd enroll online. I never said you'd actually take a course online.
And also, did you even graduate from high school?
You don't have to graduate from high school to go to college.
Oh, you kind of have to for this one.
This is a pretty high-end university.
It's in real life, you don't.
Well, for this one, you do.
Well, in real life, yeah. Just fun fact. I didn't realize that for the longest time.
This is different. This is a whole new world. No, we're not making that joke. Damn it, Timmers! All right.
I'm gonna get my space GED.
All right. So yeah, Chiskus told me you were here regarding the drift rock near Absalom Station.
Yes.
Okay.
We heard about some stuff written by a guy named Zom.
Okay. Well, shoot. I don't really know anything about that myself. Maybe.
We should check the college Facebook.
The college space Facebook. Spacebook.
Let's see, maybe Professor Holly can help you. She's the head of the linguistic anthropology department. I mean, at the very least, she can
They
help.
would know about Simival.
At the very least, she could probably help you translate the text that you found inside the drift rock.
All right.
Sweet.
Where's she at?
Yeah, she's over. Her office is in the
What's that?
Elsima Carre Hall. It's over that way, and he points in the direction of it.
All right. See you.
Wait, I'm coming too.
Oh, okay.
And you go to an 8-story building whose lobby is currently home to a small pack of journalists, insistently trying to convince a receptionist to let them upstairs.
I'm sorry, I think the communications department's in a different part of the college.
Why do you guys want to get upstairs?
Well, did you not hear? One of the journalists like turns around and they're like, did you not hear? Dr. Alabien's 21-2 like gave a lecture about racism yesterday. Like he called for the genocide of the Formian race last night.
What's a Formian race?
Are
Do we
you
know what
serious?
Deformian?
Do you have culture?
I don't.
Do you have culture?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll me that?
I never get good culture rolls. 13.
13. They're one of the 3 races on Castrovel. One of the
What do they
3.
look like?
They're basically ant people.
Oh yes, the ant people. I'm familiar.
They're like, yeah, we want to get a statement, but apparently these guys don't want us in.
Do you want a statement from me?
Gibberish, no one cares.
Who are you?
Who am I? Me?
Yeah.
This person right here.
I look at him and go, "You asked the wrong question."
I am none other than Gibber Stargazer.
Wait. You mean the Gibber
Oh
Stargazer?
yes, I mean the Gibber Stargazer.
The one who recently was on that their asteroid outside of Absalom Station.
Yes. And this is my crew. We all were there.
Oh well shoot. Yeah, sure. I'll take a statement from you.
Racism is dead.
Yes. And apple pie is good.
All right. This is some good stuff.
We are not for decapitating bug people or ant people.
Okay.
Our ship stands for not that.
And we're for supporting the local hotel establishment.
I mean, at least 1/3 of us is for supporting local hotels.
All right. And what do you think of Dr. Alibians?
Well, I'd like to go talk to him.
Okay.
What he's thinking.
Well, so would I. So.
But
I guess
the difference between you and me is that I'm going to go. See ya.
you walk forward. There is a receptionist who's just frantically trying to keep these reporters at bay and trying to get the dean on the line, and he seems pretty stressed out. And he sees you walking up to him, and he's like, "So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait. I'm in the middle of all this."
I need to go talk to the professor.
Yeah, everybody wants to go and talk to the professor.
Yes, but you're going to let me talk to him.
I don't think so.
Because... Come on.
I'm in the middle of trying to handle these reporters here.
Come
Until these
I have an idea.
I can get rid of the reporters for you.
Hey, if you can get rid of the reporters, I'm all ears.
I Gibbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I whisper this to Gibbers. The professor's upstairs, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to scurry up the side of the building
Scurry.
and try to get in that way. So I don't know.
Alright.
He's a floor above us, right?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
We'll go with that.
I go over to the door.
I'll let you handle it your way, but that's my solution. I'll give
Wait,
you.
what's the name of the professor everyone wants to talk to?
Alibians 21-2. Do you have culture? Oh yeah. Do you want to roll me culture?
Yeah. 14.
14.
So he's an android.
Well, actually, let me.
So is he Professor 21-2?
Yeah, is he an
Or is it
android, or is it
Professor Alibian?
Let me.
or is that do people just have numbers for their last name? See the 21-2 professor.
Professor to be in that position. It's a lot of professors.
Okay, you didn't get a high enough culture check.
I guess I just wanted to say. I know is it Professor 21-2? Is that what I would call him?
No, it's all
Or is it Professor.
Alibians 21-2. It's all just
Okay.
one thing.
I'm gonna climb up the window.
I'm out kind of close to the door and I pop in and go, guys, Professor Alibian 21-2, he's out on the veranda, he's trying to get away!
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check? No, give me a bluff check. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
A 30.
Oh, jeez. They're like, what? Really? Quick, guys, we gotta go get him! And then they just storm on out.
And then I'm trying to walk under that huge sense of pride as I just kind of strut up to the desk.
Can I try to climb the?
You want to give me a climb check?
Is it climb? Is there
Yeah.
a specific?
Yeah.
I don't see.
Or athletics.
Yeah, I think it's going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
15.
Oh, you have a really good athletics.
15. All right, you go up one story.
Sweet.
I go over to the sector and I go, about that meeting.
He looks at you just kind of dumbfounded. He's like, well, shoot. Yeah. Who did you want to say? Who did you want to see? I can schedule an appointment for you. And
Then I turned to the weird slug man. I was like, wait,
The weird slug man.
did we want to see that Professor 21 or do we want to see another professor?
Well, we were gonna see Holly.
Ah. I want to talk to the 21B professor.
Okay, well, the receptionist tells you, well, I'm sorry, sir, he's actually not in today. He's on probation right now.
Yeah, so it's not a lie when I said he wasn't here.
Should
Okay,
have
then
used this.
we need to talk to Holly.
All right, yeah, all right, let me just quick rearrange the professor's schedule for the day, and I can get you in to see her in as soon as an hour from now. And yeah, that way, because she's kind of been a little stressed out lately with the lecture last night.
Because the ants.
Yeah, yes, sir, because of the ants. But yeah, I'll set up that appointment. All right, so in an hour from now, come back and yeah, you can go see her.
Sounds good.
I wanna try to explore the floor and see if
Yeah,
I can
he's
find the professor. And I call you. I'm like, I made it up.
Nice.
You go around inside. There's like a hallway with a bunch of different offices.
Can I want to look for the office if there's one that says Dr. Albions,
Do you want to give me a perception check?
or if there's like a the little
The little
directory.
records.
Yeah.
Um,
14.
Yes, this is a pretty big amount of doors, hallways, but you're carefully reading all of them. You managed to actually find his office, but the door is locked and the lights are off.
Okay, I've made it to the office, but it seems like he's not here.
wait, can you come down to the building and can I get on your back and can you crawl me up to his door?
Do you want me to try?
Yeah. I have a set of lockpicks and
Okay, I'm gonna climb down. I guess that's another athletics.
Yeah.
Or no, I could slow fall. Or is that once a day?
Yeah, it's once a day, pretty sure.
Or per flight. I don't want to waste the slow fall if it's once a day. I'll. Mm, 22.
Yep, you make it back down.
My gun is back.
Okay, I'm gonna try to climb back up with him on my.
All right.
Nice.
So. 30, 31.
Jeez, yeah, you make it. You make it.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to the door of the professor.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try to pick the lock.
All right. Do you want to make me a perception check?
Normally I would be against this, but like I think the guy might be super like racist.
15.
15. You hear footsteps coming from around one of the corners of the hallway.
I stopped trying to pick the door. And is there anything in the hallway that I can hide behind?
Not really. It's
All right.
just straight up walls and doors.
I just kind of start walking towards the footsteps.
All right.
And I kind of mutter to myself, "Oh, jeez, I can't find my class."
Is it like
Oh,
around the?
jeez."
Is it around the corner?
What is around the corner?
The footsteps.
The footsteps, yeah.
I'm gonna do like right before. I'm gonna go around the corner, but right before I'm gonna do my quick disguise and make myself try to appear like a student.
We're both like, oh jeez, where is the class? I can't find it. Oh, geez.
All right. I want some bluff checks from the two of you.
A 21.
22.
All right. All right. A Lashunta male walks around the corner, and what was your rolls again?
A 21.
22. And they're like, "Oh, well, what's going on here?"
We can't find our class.
Yeah, we're looking for Professor Albions.
Well, I'm sure you guys got the email, right? The class.
Oh, I never checked my emails. There's a lot of junk in there.
That's a bad idea. You should always check your email.
Yeah,
Always check your email, especially if you're trying to get into the professional field.
there's been a glitch on the server, and I don't know what those words.
Wait, so what happened to the professor?
Well, I mean, I'm
No
sure.
class today?
I'm gonna walk away because my disguise only lasts.
Yeah, the class was canceled because the professor is on probation.
Oh, it's because he's a racist.
That is the rumor flying around.
Oh, I was guessing racist or he had sex with one of the kids. One of the students' kids. One of the students.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You might want to go back to your dorm or something, because he's not going to be here.
Nice, school's canceled. See you. I found Gregory.
So did you get any info?
Yeah, class is canceled today. We don't even have to go. What are we going to do with our free time?
We could go to like one of the sorority parties.
It's not Claire with me.
Claire's on the ship. Clara, Benny, and Jimmy are on all of the NPCs are on the ship. Even Beato, for the purposes of I don't wanna take
Beato is sidling up to Clara.
Right.
You're missing your chance, boys.
He's still applying the oink.
Necrophiliac
Clara,
robosexual.
apply this ointment.
He can't drain her blood. She's got robot juice.
Let's try to find that. What was the other professor?
You have an appointment with her right now.
Yeah, we can find her. We can find her early.
Early?
No.
Don't
Already up
do
here.
that.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Do you want to give me a perception check?
I will follow your lead.
10.
10.
Can I take 20?
Yeah, sure.
It just requires time, right?
Yeah. In like
Has
2
it been
minutes.
an hour yet?
In like 2 minutes, you managed to find her office.
Nice.
And
I'm looking there. Is she in there?
yeah, she's in there. She looks like she's busy.
I don't want to do over.
She kind of looks up. Do you want to give me a perception check?
I'm just checking
11.
the desk,
11.
apparently.
You can faintly hear from the other side of the door, "Go away!"
What?
And I'm just chatting up the desk because I'm not outside with you guys.
The vest?
Yeah, the guard. Didn't you say it was a desk?
What? No. That was all the way back in like week 3. No, there's like a reception. There's a Lashunta
Yeah.
receptionist
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's the one.
I
I
put
was
it-
talking to him.
I put a piece of paper under her door that says hi.
God.
She walks over, picks it up, writes something on it, and then slides it back under the door. It says, "Go away or I will call security."
I think she might be serious.
But we have to wait a whole hour?
maybe if we is there some sort of phone directory we can look up this Dr. Albion's? We can find his address and we can go find him at home.
And then I read in the paper, okay, and then I put a smiley winky face and a heart. And then we leave.
Okay.
All right.
Good enough.
Oh my god.
You want to try to find this
Sure.
professor?
Let's try to find the racist.
We should regroup with Nara and Clara and all the Auras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy and
All
Jerry.
the
Auras.
Or we could
What
try
are you
to find
talking to the
a frat
receptionist
party.
about?
Life in general.
Life in general? Yeah.
We could ask one of the students. Surely
I don't
there's
know.
somebody in college. kids who
I'm
know
like
what
years
the
old after
parties are at.
5 minutes because I'm socially awkward. And I just sit there leaning against the wall I don't know what the f*** to do, man.
So, how many people have you decapitated? And she's like, none? Oh, okay. It's like,
I've done 5.
I don't know, 7 maybe. 7? I don't know. There's one that I don't really count. It might be 8. The head was kind of half off. It's
I'm just a student here. I'm working here to pay off my tuition.
That is perfect.
All right, so I'll need a
I
climb
did
check
not
from you,
sign
Gregor.
up for
or, I
this,
mean,
man.
Well, we can go down the regular stairs.
Yeah,
man.
we go down the stairs.
Anyways.
you go down the stairs.
I look at the secretary, I go, hi.
What? How did you? What?
Remember, Stargazer has his ways. Don't ask questions.
No.
And I walk away.
These are not the Jedi you were looking for.
What's a Jedi?
Haven't you ever seen
Yeah,
The Adventures of Luke Skywalker?
Watch.
And then the Disney Dark Brotherhood walks in. You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry.
All right.
But yeah.
These are not the Starfinders you were looking for.
All right.
Can I try the Jedi mind?
She's supposed to be like,
Do you have spells?
No.
No. The only one who could do that would probably be Giotto.
yeah.
Well, we could try to stealth past her.
I don't know.
It's
yeah,
Oh,
the
well,
guy.
I think I confused the slug people. Anybody that's not human, they all look the same to me.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. We meet up with you then.
Hey Nara, I have this plan that we should try to
I
find.
don't want to hear this plan.
We should try to find that racist guy's
Why? What benefit would that give to us?
Well, maybe.
I mean, maybe he has a good point. Maybe we should kill all the ant people. I haven't heard him yet. I haven't heard the lecture.
He might
And
know.
you're advocating for genocide?
You have to have an
Jesus,
open
you're
mind about
He
these
might-
things.
bigger idiot
He
than my
might know
God.
where the secret Nazi gold
It's
is
the paradox
buried.
of tolerance,
To
man.
have
He
an
might
open
know where
mind about
Castle
killing things.
Wolfenstein is.
Oh, trust me, I have an open mind about killing things. I don't advocate for the
Maybe
wiping
ant
out of
people are
races.
tunneling under the earth and they're causing it to collapse.
I think he might know where the secret space Nazi gold is buried.
It could be that too.
They're just like,
Do we bicker for an hour?
probably.
More like half an hour.
I don't know. There's an interconnectedness of all events, and maybe if we go investigate this one thing while we're killing time for the other thing,
For killing
They will-
ant people.
they will.
I have a theory he has a really cool mustache too.
Oh, God. We're not going to go find
We
out.
gotta practice holistic detective thing.
We're not. No. We're not channeling our inner Dirk Gentleys. We're not going to find the professor. We're not going to start a genocide. We're going to wait the fuck outside this office.
I am against genocide. I have been quoted in the news
We did give a
saying
statement
I am against.
So, I'm
racism.
regretting that statement because I don't know the facts.
Do you think if we join them, we can get cool little uniforms?
Idiots. The both of us.
Well, if Nara is not going to help us, I still think we should investigate because something's going on. You don't.
Cool, you go, and
You
I will
don't-
stay here and do the important stuff. Those stuff that we came here.
We
Yeah.
gotta it's tomorrow,
I
isn't
guess
it?
no, it's in 20 minutes.
Oh, is it? Oh well, I had the
Can't
I had the
inside the office.
I had the
overnight.
timing all wrong. We should like if we have time after we should go investigate this.
This mustache man of mystery.
I think he might be an android. He's got numbers in
Oh,
his
yeah.
name.
Androids can settle mustaches.
Android?
Mustaches.
The receptionist is
I'll
like,
be
wait,
judged.
you're talking about aliens, right?
Yeah.
You do realize he's a contemplative. They don't really grow mustaches.
Well, that's disappointing. I don't know why you would ruin this for me.
Shivers, what can I not do for you?
Also, I don't know what a contemplative is.
Yeah, do
so
I know
the
what a
joke's on you.
contemplator is?
Well, you as a player probably would.
Well, I know what a contemplative is. I mean, me as a character.
I forgot his entire
Really,
lifetime.
Yeah, I it's not like I did
I'm
play.
good at John Brain.
I played as a contemplative last time.
Yeah.
Named Crane.
I'll say that you've encountered at least one on Absalom Station. Like you've seen at least one.
The Jolly the Space Pixie.
What does a contemplative look like?
They're basically think of like a giant floating brain with a tiny body,
They're
kind of
everything
dangling
that
underneath.
you're not,
Big
fat
mustache.
ass.
No big mustache.
I could give him a mustache.
Don't give a
How?
I could make a fake one,
right?
and I could glue it onto his big pink brain, and then he would have a
I
mustache.
don't think he would let you do that.
It could happen.
This is getting surreal. That's
Is our appointment up yet?
that's the nice word. for it.
No, you still got 15 minutes.
15 minutes!
Go run laps, Jibbers.
I'm gonna go make a mustache.
Go.
I took one of my supplies to make a mustache.
Well,
Shaves a bunch of fur off
during,
the side.
during the 15 minutes, I'm gonna are there any students nearby?
I come
Yeah.
back with a big
I'm gonna
purple
ask
mustache.
if they know
You see a big patch of hair
where.
on her.
I'm gonna ask one of them if they know where
Stripped half your
Albion's.
tail off.
Aliens. Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
Cut off your own mustache. You'll always have a part of
A
me, sir.
reverse mustache.
12.
Did we talk about
Age
that
12.
last
Um,
time? Okay, now it's canon. It's gotta happen. Talked about it twice.
they're like, oh, he's probably at his house.
That was kind of where I was asking where his house is.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to where my professors live.
Do you know where any sweet parties are going on this evening?
Not really. I usually spend all of my nights studying. Nothing but studying.
I come up to him and then I place my
Well,
fur-made mustache on their face and I
You-
go, yeah,
well-
yeah, that'll work.
let me tell you, tonight you are
Horrible
coming
person.
with me and Jibbers, and we're gonna go find the sweetest frat party. And
Yeah.
And
And
I
you
just
don't
like
get to wear
tap
the-
him on
you
the
can only wear
shoulder.
the
I was like,
mustache.
no,
You
you
get to
don't.
put
You're
the
not
mustache
going
on.
with them to the
But
party.
I don't want to wear this mustache. It's made of paper.
No, it's
And
made,
it
of my,
smells-
it's made of my fur.
Oh, jeez.
It's a purple hairy mustache.
because everybody
I
has
like patch gun on my
Do you
shoulder.
realize what you've done? You've created Markiplier.
everybody's gotta like party one night of college. It's like an obligation.
No.
Even for the people who study every night.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
I am bad at diplomacy.
Well, that's the point.
11.
11. He says, "No, I'd rather just spend my nights studying tonight."
And I just look at him and I go, good for you, buddy.
Pulls
You
off
know,
the
you-
mustache.
I take the mustache and
Hands
I
it.
say, "Good day, sir."
You do not want to get entangled with these two. Trust me.
It was a
I
good
regret
idea.
Everything.
It was a good idea. We'll have to steal him later. He just needs to be forced. And
No!
Yeah,
Jibbers!
you haven't ever stole a nerd and brought
We
him to the party?
gotta haze him. He can join our frat.
You guys!
We're
This is
starting
a-
the Starfinder frat.
No, we're not! We're not starting a Starfinder
anyway, because you're a girl.
Christ! Oh my
Kappa
god!
Kappa Starfinder.
Look, I already made a paddle, and I have a paddle that just says gibbers on it.
And we can
Claire is on the ship.
oh Claire, we don't want to claim
This is a frat. No girls allowed. They can come to our parties, but they can't come to the special ceremonies where
we
we
can
paddle each other.
induct Bimmy and Jimmy to
Oh, Bimmy and Jimmy can join.
No,
Their
we're
numbers
not
are
doing a Starfinder Society frat. That is not a happening
Oh,
thing.
you're not a boy. You can't join. You
Fight me.
can join the sorority.
Yeah.
I will not be joining any sorority because they're stupid and sexist, and you guys are morons.
You gotta get with the college lifestyle.
Absolutely not. I'm murdered for a living. The college lifestyle.
There's like several people who just like stop, look up at you guys, and then walk the other way.
Does the secretary interrupt us yet to tell us our appointment is ready?
No. But Wayloss comes out and is like, guys, I think your appointment's ready at this point.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Are you coming with us, Waylas?
Yeah.
You have to wear this mustache.
No.
Just try it on like a little bit.
I saw you make it.
Yeah, it's made of
It's
fur.
gross.
It's on the good side of my body. I watched that half this morning.
I'm not putting it on.
You could ask Bimmy and Jimmy. That could be part of like our recruitment.
Do you want to be?
You
in a
gotta
frat?
like you gotta
I'm already part
you gotta
of
do
the
a
frat.
keg stand and then
Not
wear
this
the
frat.
mustache.
This is Starfinder frat.
So,
It's better.
it sounds made up to me.
It's not made up. It was made, but not made up.
All frets are made up at some point.
Yeah, ours is just very young.
Sure. Good luck trying to get it actuated by the college.
All right, time to talk to Mimosa.
Actually, that's a good idea. We might have to get our frat action.
I
we
do
could
have
run
a
a pirate
I do have a
frat.
high diplomacy skill. All I have to do is go talk to the dean and convince him.
Oh, geez.
If we solve your ancient alien crisis and your Nazi
Nazi ant person.
your Nazi contemplative, you should let us start a Starfinder frat.
No.
Like, it's a
No,
good
you
plan.
are
not
not.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys, it's not how the world
You
works.
are not going to allow them to do that.
All right, we go to the.
I mean, I'm
professor.
just a student. I can't really allow them.
Good.
You could start a petition.
But no. 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 No.
All right,
No.
bring us to the
No.
professor.
I swear I saw a Gibbers movie about this.
Probably.
I think.
It's the triple X variety.
Alrighty, this way. And he takes you up to Professor Mahali's office.
Holly, Mimosa, same thing.
The office is clean, roomy, and orderly. A large desk stands imposingly before a broad window that offers a charming view of a nearby park, and a small table in one corner has a quartet of chairs arranged evenly around it. Near the door is a wide examination table covered with broken fragments of stone, many of which bear incomplete words or letters written in a spiraling text. Several tiny fountains throughout the room burble soothingly and shimmer with soft light. And you can see Professor Muhali. She is a female Damaya Lashunta. She looks fairly stern, having wrestled with off-world authorities to secure to do stuff. Yeah. She's dark-skinned for a Lashunta with pale green facial markings and purple hair cut in an asymmetrical style.
Uh-oh.
She looks like this.
I think she might be.
Oh.
I think she might be one of those feminist professors.
And I just glare at him. You say about feminism, buddy?
I whispered.
Yeah, Nara was a part of an assassination group.
I saw some.
Feminists are totally on the
I
up and
saw
up.
something on Space Tube that they're cancer.
I will give you cancer. I swear to fucking Christ. You don't
Does she
shut up.
recognize us?
Oh yeah, she's like, oh, it's you.
You got my note.
Come on in.
I must apologize. I did not realize our meeting was like so. I missed.
It's fine. It's fine. Just
Oh,
come
I
on
know it
in.
was soon. It just took
I
an
missed.
hour.
I did not. I am not good with time.
Come on in. Take a seat. So, what can I do for you?
We need your linguist abilities to help us translate these. And I pass you my com with pictures of failing drift rock.
Alrighty
You should
then.
probably email those to her so she doesn't have to take your comm unit.
She
I said, that's logical.
she says she kind of like puts the comm to the side, like right next to you. She says, well, I mean, I could help you, but right now I'm not really in any position to assist you or instruct my department to assist you. At least not until I can resolve my current debacle. You see, I'm really busy right now dealing with the school's PR right now.
And racist.
Why?
Yes.
The linguistic anthropologist is doing the PR.
I'm Alibian's superior, so I was the one who put him on probation. And right now I've been trying to convince him to apologize and take back what he said, and he is insistent that what he said wasn't wrong.
Well, what did he say?
Well, he gave a rather incendiary public lecture last night in which he examined a war from nearly a millennium ago and used the cultural fallout from it to rationalize the genocide of the Formian species. I'm
against genocide.
Even before the Lashunta city-states and Formian colonies signed peace accords 30 years ago, such brutal conclusions would have been dismissed. Now he is fomenting hate crimes under the guise of pure logic and anthropology. This is clearly not what the university stands for, but it's what the public now believes. And so as a result, I've had to place him on academic leave and restricted his access to university resources until we can clean this up.
Sorry that happened. That has to suck.
We can help you clean it up.
No.
He said things go around, come around, or something.
I said I'm against racism.
Ignore my
Are the ants digging tunnels under the ground and causing earthquakes?
Jimmers.
What are you talking
That's
about?
a stereotype.
No. What? The Formians and the Lashunta have lived like peacefully for. Where are you from? Oh yeah, you're a Skittermander. Okay, never mind.
I am not a Skittermander. I'm Jibber Stargazer.
He's
Yeah,
a movie star.
You're
Yeah.
a Skittermander named Jibber Stargate.
Who is movie star?
Right.
You know, favorite movie star, history movie
And it's
stars.
also annoying. Now anyway.
Well, if we can help you take care of your
PR problem.
your PR problem with this professor, will you then maybe have time to help us translate this stone and help us with our project?
Professor Muhali sighs and delicately massages the bases of her antennae and says, "You're persistent. Maybe that could come in handy. What the university needs right now is to smooth this over quickly, and Alibian's 21-2 is not listening to anything I say. He has not quite violated enough protocols to be dismissed. Firing him would otherwise be good for optics. I think the media would settle for a public apology. If you can convince him to do that, I should be able to handle the rest."
How many ant people are on this planet?
Can I just finger the back of my glove and go, I can convince him to do anything.
I would rather not do this violently. That might make the situation worse.
Well, we can try to convince.
Let's talk to him. Where's he live?
Well, I can give you his address. And she pulls out a piece of paper, writes it down, and hands it to you.
Cool.
Along with your comm, because it'd probably be a bad idea to leave it there.
Come.
Alright.
Now it's time to go hear this guy's argument on why the ants need to die.
No, you can't.
You gotta hear him out.
You can't tolerate intolerance.
Now I have to hear the brain man out. He has a big brain. He's gonna soon have a big mustache. He might have a good idea.
I think he's using some pre-gap thinking too. Though I don't remember when the gap was. But I'm gonna think it's pre-gap thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I've never met these ant people either. What if they're awful?
Oh, then they'll be just like you.
That's
Well,
false.
that's what I thought about the undead, but then I hung around with Nevlar Snore, and he got me some great soda, and like he helped us get a job.
But he's not causing earthquakes by digging tunnels under the surface.
No one is causing earthquakes by digging tunnels.
We don't know that.
Shut up! My God!
And if there are people digging tunnels and making earthquakes, it might just be a small minority. It might not be all of them.
Don't
Not
give him ammunition!
Not all
Said they
ant
might.
people.
Don't give him ammunition!
All right, time to go talk to the brain about the
My
earthquakes.
God!
Alright, so yeah, you guys, Waylos escorts you guys to an area that's slightly off campus, near some houses and dormitories, and he takes you to the address in question, and you knock on the door, and the door just opens, and yeah, you guys walk in, and dust, debris, and discarded papers litter the floor of this disorganized office. A single chair stands, well, I guess of this house. It's like kind of, DMV-audited it to be a house instead of an office. A single chair stands in the corner, and the desk and shelves are crowded with books, scrolls, statuettes, and loose computer hardware. Watch your step, Waylaw says to you. And you guys walk in. You guys can sort of hear, like, in the back of your heads, welcome to my home. I am Alibians 21-2. And a great big brain with a little body dangling below it. Looks like this, by the way. Kind of floats towards you. He says, "Please watch your step. If you would like, I do have furniture in the living area, if you would like to set yourselves there and rest for a while."
Sure, that sounds nice. And I want to try to do a fancy jump to the living room without touching all the stuff.
Do you want to give me acrobatics?
For the 6, 19.
19, you try to do an acrobatics jump. You end up jumping into the ceiling. You don't get very far.
Alright, I'm sitting down on the couch.
Alright.
I pretend like that didn't happen. I just tiptoe forward okay, I hope nobody saw that. that I sit down.
Alright. Aliens is just floating, kind of hovering.
Well, Professor, we're here to talk to you about
Apologies.
the ant people. What are they doing and why should they die? I have a theory that they're causing earthquakes. What's your theory?
Fascinating. You're a Skittermander, right?
Yes.
You're Gibber Stargazer from Epsilon Station.
Ah, he knows me. Even smarter.
You are the star of 38 films, and as most people describe, either one of the greatest actors in society, or a total pain in the ass.
Yes, I've been called
It's
both
the
those things.
latter. I can
Hey,
guarantee
he's
it's
especially the
latter.
latter if he's like clung to your back and you sit down.
I'll do that.
Well, no, because like it's a pain in the ass to sit on him.
Well, I can tell you right off the bat that the Formians have not been digging tunnels and causing earthquakes.
So now I don't see a reason to get rid of them.
No, my lecture was merely on a war between the, numerous wars between the Formians and the Lashunta that happened millennia ago. He says, I was merely stating that I analyzed ancient Lashunta army strategies against their Formian neighbors and concluded that the former's conditioned sentimentality inhibited more effectively destructive actions against their longtime enemies. The audience found my conclusion upsetting. Other species are endlessly fascinating.
I have an idea. Maybe you can make a public statement that you're not against,
Yeah, it doesn't.
not against the Formians, and you wish no like violence or ill will, and you would disavow any sort of group that would seek sort of racism against the Formians.
Look, I was simply stating the logical, and most people who took that to an offense indicates a narrow perspective in the listeners. I simply analyzed the war strategies going on, and I concluded that the Lashunta military could have made the war last a lot shorter than it did had they taken my strategies into consideration back then.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the world isn't logical, and as much as I personally know about war strategies, I think it might benefit you to make an apology.
How so?
But you wouldn't be.
How would
acting-
apologizing for being right
Well, you see,
be a good thing?
you don't have to.
It's not
you could go back to
necessarily a
work.
good thing
You don't
to
have
do.
to.
Hey!
Stuff.
One at a time, please. I may be telepathic, but
It's
I
not
have tiny ears.
It might not necessarily be a good thing to you personally, but in the grand scheme of things, it could help you for the cause.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
Where'd you go? 8.
8. He says, no offense, but I do not believe that you are qualified to tell me things of such magnitude and other intellectual gibberish that I cannot say at this late at night.
Now, you don't have to say that you're wrong. You just have to say that you're not for the complete decimation of an entire race. And plus, you get to go back to work then, and you can start reading books again.
I just look at it
Right now, you're locked up in the
can't,
academy.
you can't completely decimate an entire race. That's not how that works.
Yeah,
Gibberish, do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
Oh, I'll give you a diplomacy check.
it's called genocide.
30.
There's a word for that.
A 30. He kind of pauses for a sec. And he says, well, I would like to get back to my studies, at the very least. And I suppose I can agree with you that such statements, such statements in light of such narrow-minded colleagues of mine may not have been the best course of action to promote my career. I'll tell you what. I would be willing to apologize. However, Professor Muhali has suspended me, and barring the unlikely intervention by a dean, only she can undo this. Your convincing her to do so would allow me to help. If you would also repair the damage she has dealt, you shall have my undivided attention.
Wait, so you want us to get her to reinstate you?
Well, that, and also to Well, among other things, you see, I am on track to attain tenure at this university in several more years, requiring practically twice as long an observation period as a Lashunta would, I might add, likely because my assessors are compensating for inferiorities, real or perceived. This incident reflects an egregious stain on my record that challenges my advancement and scholarly recognition here. She must agree to erase this insult from my life. I've spoken with her about the matter, and her judgment is clouded by stress and emotion. If she truly cared about scholarly integrity, she would debate my assertions. Instead, she stoops to censorship in violation of the university's free speech principles.
Alright, we can do that.
Did
Can't
you
do
just
the
drop
damage.
some racial slurs against Lashunta there?
Yeah. We will get this
wanted to make
expunged from your record.
Wait. I'm gonna try to bluff. I think you should agree with to do this, and we will try to help with your record, but I think there's some urgency to it because right now people think you're advocating the genocide of the Formians, and there's going to be a hate mob out there that's going to come and they're going to kill you or string you up, and they may not know what they're doing, but they're going to
They're
take
gonna kill
action.
him or string him.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't think that's something you guys. I want
Okay.
to try to bluff.
I mean, you can try, but I can tell you right now, he's gonna see right through it. he says, campus security has this under control, as there have already been several incidences, but as the dean said in his official quote on the news, they should let the adults handle this. That being said, if they, in the unlikely event that they would try and kill me for my beliefs, then I would be a martyr, and that would be working against their purpose.
I did not say the school was going to kill you. I said angry, ignorant people. But
From where? From where else but the school?
is there only the
That
school
is-
on this planet?
That is where the majority of protests have originated from.
But I imagine protests at school aren't always students.
The majority of them. Now, anyways, as I said before, I would like to be reinstated. My access to the campus library to be reinstated, and for this stain on my record to be erased. Those are my terms.
I agree.
I think you should make some sort of gesture to the school to at least look like you're trying to meet them halfway. Maybe take some sort of sensitivity training. That usually does the job.
I think we can convince what's her nuts to reinstate him. Let's go talk to her.
I think if we went there with the sensitivity training, that she would at least think that he did drop some racial slurs against.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check, Gregor?
I'm gonna try. It's gonna go bad. 7. It's even worse.
He says, that will not be necessary. I will let you know that I have tons of emotion. I have plenty of emotion.
Come on, Gregor, we're gonna go convince the other professor to let him back in.
Well, alrighty then. So,
I guess we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And when we leave, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I guess kind of racist.
Kind of.
He made some slurs against the Lashunta.
Wayloss kind of like gives you a Snyder mark and is like, takes one to know one. just snickers a bit.
You think I'm racist? I didn't make any racial comments.
I mean, you think everybody looks alike except the humans.
Just because I'm not familiar with like a group of people doesn't mean that like I have a prejudice against them. It just means I have trouble differentiating.
I mean, I think all bugs look alike.
Exactly.
Who's the racist now?
I think all bugs look alike too.
How can you guys not tell the difference?
And then like a bunch of
They all look
puppets
like
come
us.
out and they start singing like everyone's a little bit racist sometime.
if I was familiar, if I interacted with more bug people, I would be able to notice the differences better and be able to better differentiate.
So go see them out.
Well, I think
Boldly go where no man has gone before.
I think our mission right now. I think we have different
Alright, to the
priorities.
professor.
Maybe we should take. Maybe we should be the ones taking
Yeah.
the sensitivity class too. We could take it with.
I will take no sensitivity class. I'm still on the fence about the genocide.
I thought the sensitivity class was a token gesture, though.
I still think that they're
Alright.
tunnels.
Yeah, so Wayloss brings you back to Holly's office, and she's like, "Well, how did it go?"
Well, he just wants to be reinstated, and he wants to have full access to all the libraries and everything, and the thing expunged from his record.
She's like, "I'm sorry, what was that last part?"
Wants to be reinstated?
I'm gonna.
No, the last part.
Oh, he wants to have access to the library.
No, you're not listening to me. The last part.
He expunged from his record. You have to get this little blemish of him saying just, some little things off of his record.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree with him.
Don't disagree!
The guy made some slurs against the Lashunta people, and I offered him to take a racial sensitivity class, and
There is what racial sense.
do you not do that?
You guys should get in touch with the dean so we can actually do that.
Is that not like a?
Well, it's never really been necessary in the past.
So you're gonna do it? You're gonna reinstate him? Library?
I can do the
expunge.
first two, but why the heck should I? Why
And
the
the
blooming?
third.
Why the blooming heck should I erase this from his record?
He
Because-
feels he's been wronged.
Well, because then it'll be off your plate, and your PR will get back, and you won't have to deal with it anymore.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
I'm not trying to morally convince people. I'm just telling it's going to be easier for their lives. Oh, jeez. 15.
Ooh.
This is the lowest diplomacy I've had.
Ooh.
I'll Benny that.
All
I
right.
want some high numbers. It's Wednesday, my dudes. 23.
23. Okay. She says. She lets out a long sigh and she's like, "All right, I'll do it as long as it gets this out of my hair as quickly as possible." Go back to him and tell him that I've conceded to his demands, and he better come up on his end.
Alright. You go back to.
Well, on the plus side, he did say he would disavow like any sort of like racial prejudice against the Formians.
I mean, it sounds to me like literally all he's saying is that if the Lashunta attacked more aggressively, the war would have ended. Yes, all the Formians would have died, but the war would have ended. It's kind of like, is that the gist?
Yeah,
of
that's
it?
basically what
that
he was
was
saying.
the gist, but
Yeah.
he made the Lashunta slur.
No, he said that they were being racist to him.
Yeah, he was
Wait,
saying
he
like,
said they're like low intelligence or
he
something.
did say that.
Yeah.
He's saying they're being racist to him because they were low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that to me came off as like Lashunta are low intelligence.
I mean, he's a big brain man. He thinks everybody's low intelligence.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm really
so
high
you're
intelligence.
saying
Peter,
you're
man.
saying I
Almost
misunderstood.
55 IQ points.
You're saying I misunderstood the racial slur.
No, I don't think you misunderstood it. His son gets a brain man.
Alright, Waylaw takes you all the way back to his house. It's getting dark out, so yeah, you guys come back, and you hear in the back of your mind as he telepathically communicates with you. So, what was her response?
She said yes.
Very well. I will get in contact with the media right away, and I will, I will get in contact with the school and have them contact the media, and I will deliver a public apology as soon as possible.
Wait, can you read this? I show him the pictures from the Drift Rock. He's probably the same department, right?
Why are teachers worried? Shouldn't teachers be teaching and not be interfacing with the public?
Well, he's technically on
seems-
leave right now.
He looks at it and he says, this appears to be in the Civen language. There's not much left of the Civen there's not much of Civen relics that we have found in recent day, although there has been one archaeological dig that has found some information, although I don't personally consider it worthy of any attention. Last I've ever known of findings on this was from a Hulquim Zahn, and I personally reviewed the entirety of Zahn's original notes early in my time here as faculty, and to my considerable knowledge, only Dr. Solstarny has studied them more recently. Zahn's methodology was imperfect, catering to an uneducated reader's lexicon, fetishizing the exotic and conveying a pathological love of his self-image as an adventurer, likely to earn money or as an elaborate mating ritual. As a result, his work is scientifically wanting and his conclusions doubtful. Nevertheless, his notes provide enough detail to hypothetically retrace his steps.
Alright. Where's that?
Oh, Dr. Solstarny?
Yeah.
Dr. Solstarny has her office on the 5th floor of the Ulsima Karai Hall. The same office building where my office is, and also where Mahali is.
Ah. Okay. Then we should talk to her.
Yes, if you really want to. If you really want to learn more about that, Zahn's, well, what you would call a paper, anyways. Although, at the very least, what picture are you showing? Are you just showing him, like...
Yeah, he can scroll through it if he wants. I don't know.
Okay.
It's of the writings.
Yeah. Yeah. He tells you, yes, I do recognize the technology. Unfortunately, there is not much that we know of in recent day, although if you want an accurate translation, Mahali can help you with that. And if you want to learn more about Civen technology or anything more of what this means, Solstarny can help you a lot more than what I can.
Alright. See you later, brain guy.
Farewell, and thank you for the visit. It was getting awfully lonely in here.
Cool. Brain Man. Oh wait! I forgot Brain Man. I got something for you. Ching! I can pick out a mustache. Do you know how distinguished you would look with this mustache?
He says, what is that?
It is a mustache. You see, when I first heard your name, I thought of an awesome big mustache man. And you don't have a mustache, so I made you a mustache.
He telekinetically picks it up from you, and he says, "I will try it on later."
If you do that, it'll be a fashion statement, and you should do it when you give your speech about not wanting to kill Formans.
Fashion
Formers, understand people.
I will.
Formians.
I will
tried.
keep. He says, "I will keep that in mind."
All right. See you later, brain guy.
And you guys walk out, and
Do a little
door
Adolf
kind of.
mustache and could be a fascist.
Oh, jeez. The door kind of closes behind you.
I do not know how an anthropologist could be kind of racist. Those are usually like the least. Because they.
I mean, have you never seen Avenue Q? Everyone is racist. It's a musical. It's like a parody of Sesame Street. You should watch it. It's legit. It's hilarious. Just homework time. Everybody watch Avenue Q. If you're in New York and it's playing, or if you're anywhere and it's playing, go buy tickets. Support your local theater. All right, moving on.
All right. So where are you going? To Mohali.
All right. All right. Yeah. You go back to Mahali, and she thanks you. She says, "Wow, I didn't think that you guys would actually do it, but you did it." She opens up a drawer, and she takes out a tiny ring. She says, "Here, take this. In fact, it's among the items that that the contemplative requested in a grant application that fell through thanks to his recent gaffe. And I figure you guys could use it a heck of a lot more effectively. If you don't know what it is, it's a ring of resistance. I figure since you're Starfinders, you guys might be in more danger than your average bear, so you guys could probably use this."
I vote I take it because I am often the tank.
All right.
So, yeah, now that you guys have successfully helped Mohali with this debacle, she looks over the writings that you found, the sort of glyphs on the computers that you found in the Drift Rock. Yeah, she says, I kind of recognize this writing as belonging to a non-Elven language group. We've actually seen some of these on Castrovel. Few known Elven sites on the continent of Ukalam to the west. Yeah. Huh. Alright, give me 1 second. She pulls out a personal comm and she starts to call somebody. And, jeez. Oh, there we go. And she tries to make a few phone calls. After like a couple minutes, she hangs up, dials another number, tries again. She has a concerned look on her face. She says, I just tried to contact Dr. Solstarny for some help on this, and, well, I even tried calling her friends and family, and they say they haven't seen her in a couple days. This isn't like Dr. Solstarny. Well, this is definitely not good. Look, I'm gonna try and look into this.
I vote the Starfinders to the rescue.
Yeah, it looks like, according to her friends and family, they haven't seen her in days, and as far as I know, she hasn't been in the office for a week. I tried calling her at her home, but she hasn't picked up. All right, so you helped me. I'll help you. Look, I have a spare key card to Dr. Solstarny's office. If you would like to investigate to see where she might be. Meanwhile, I'm gonna contact the police and file a missing persons report. And she hands you a key card. And on that note, I think I'm gonna end it for tonight.
Just in time.